Hello, my name is Fiona, and I am a certified teacher and a Praxis coach with Study.com. Are you planning to take the Reading Specialist test? This is Praxis test code 5302. Praxis 5302 is a test with several subtopics. This problem set covers the subtopic of application. Let's review the types of questions you can expect to find on the exam. Let's get started. Question number 1. Which of the following is an essential element of effective literacy instruction? Providing explicit instruction in reading strategies, focusing solely on reading fluency, using the same textbook for all students, or relying on rote memorization of vocabulary words. Focusing solely on reading fluency neglects comprehension, vocabulary development, and critical thinking, so we can eliminate that. Using the same textbook for all students ignores diverse needs and interests, so we can also cross that out. Rote memorization of vocabulary lacks deep understanding and context use, so that cannot be correct either. Effective literacy instruction requires explicit teaching of reading strategies, including decoding, comprehension, and critical analysis in order to help students become proficient readers. Thus, the correct answer is providing explicit instruction in reading strategies. Question number 2. In a case study of an elementary student struggling with reading comprehension, which of the following assessment methods would be the most beneficial in determining the specific issues the student is facing? A reflective essay, an oral reading fluency assessment, a reading comprehension assessment, or a spelling test. A reflective essay assesses writing and reflection skills, not reading comprehension. So we can cross that out. An oral reading fluency assessment measures reading speed and accuracy and not comprehension. So that too is incorrect. A spelling test evaluates spelling and not text understanding, so we can eliminate that as well. The most beneficial method is a reading comprehension assessment, as it directly evaluates the student's ability to understand and interpret written material, identifying specific comprehension challenges. Thus, the correct answer is a reading comprehension assessment. Question number 3. A case study reveals that an elementary student is struggling with phonemic awareness. Which of the following instructional approaches would be the most appropriate to use to address this issue? Vocabulary instruction, phonics instruction, guided reading, or sight word recognition. Vocabulary instruction focuses on the meanings of words and not phonemic awareness, so it would not be appropriate. Guided reading emphasizes comprehension and not phonemic skills, so again, guided reading is not appropriate. Sight word recognition involves the memorization of whole words, which bypasses phonemic understanding altogether, so that would be a poor approach as well. The most appropriate approach is phonics instruction, which teaches sound-letter relationships and directly addresses phonemic awareness, helping the student manipulate and recognize sounds in words. Therefore, phonics instruction is the correct answer here. Question number 4. In which of the following ways can a reading specialist best support a new teacher in implementing a balanced literacy approach? Encourage the teacher to attend a literacy conference, provide resources and model lessons for the teacher, recommend a good textbook on balanced literacy, or suggest that the teacher observe other teachers in the district. Attending a literacy conference would be beneficial, but it would also lack ongoing practical support, so we can cross that out. While a textbook provides foundational knowledge, it does not provide hands-on guidance. So that too is incorrect. Observing other teachers offers insights, but may not meet the new teacher's specific needs. So that too can be crossed out. The most effective support is providing resources and modeling lessons, offering concrete examples and practical strategies that can be immediately applied, fostering a deeper understanding and confidence in using the balanced literacy approach. Therefore, provide resources and model lessons for the teacher is the correct answer. I trust I was able to clarify the types of questions you will find about the subtopic of application for the Praxis 5302 exam. Please remember to like and subscribe to this channel so that with Study.com's help, you will feel confident and prepared on exam day. Bye for now.